What's going on, guys? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and today, well, it's been one of those days.
Mountain Man.
Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a part-time reseller based out of Montana. That means I buy things at garage sales or estate sales, thrift stores, wherever it is, and then I sell them for a profit online. Mostly, I do that on eBay. I've got a day job, work at a radio station, and then when I get done with that is when I get to start having fun and doing the eBay thing and doing the YouTube thing. And typically we've been doing about 3 videos a week. We're going to change up a little bit. At least I'm going to try to change up a little bit here and make more videos throughout the week and make them shorter. You know, everybody's got so much to do. I've got a lot to do. I totally get how that works. And so time is limited. And I want to make sure that I can still bring you good, useful information, but I want to make it a little bit easier, a little bit shorter for you. So we're going to try and do more videos through the week and just shorten them up a little bit. And so today we're going to look at what sold over the last 24 hours, and it's that much. Typically, I end up selling 1 or 2 things overnight or have, an offer when I wake up in the morning. Didn't have that this morning. It's pretty rare. Usually something happens because I go to bed pretty early. I got to get up early in the morning. And so about 8 o'clock, 8:30. And so there's a long time for people to buy stuff overnight. And this morning, nothing there. And then throughout the day, not much is sold. And that's what I kind of wanted to talk about today is that sometimes that happens on eBay. I think it's easy to sort of look at the short term and easy to look at, today's gone terrible. Maybe the last 2 days have gone terrible.
What did we do wrong?
It's not that simple.
What did we do wrong? We did nothing wrong.
Yeah, maybe you did nothing wrong. Maybe it's just one of those days. It happens. eBay is a marathon, not a sprint, and eBay is a roller coaster. You have up days, you have down days. You can't focus short term on eBay. You'll drive yourself crazy. You got to look at long term. You got to look at trends over a much longer time than 24 hours. Yesterday I sold, a $135 shirt and $179 comic book. I didn't have that today. Yesterday was great. Today, and that's okay. That happens. So let's take a look at the things that I did sell. There are a couple, and more things are going to sell. I expect, unless I have another slow night. But if I do, it's okay. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. What I did sell is this. It's an empty game case. I think you saw on the previous video that I sold a Pokemon case. Empty. I did it again. This is Professor Layton and the Curious Village for the Nintendo DS. This was the case, plus it had all the inserts, the manual, everything. And it's a pretty popular game. And so just the case sells very well. It's actually got a good sell-through rate. I got this from a guy that I've been getting some games from, and I saw he had some empty cases. Hey, I'll give you $1 a piece for them if you want to get rid of these things. I wanted to get him something. He said, you know what? I don't need them. Just take them. And so now we've sold a couple of them. So freebie, and it sold for $9.98 plus shipping. The next thing that we sold actually is this guy sitting right there. I haven't packed him up yet. Halo Infinite Spartan. This is the Mark 7 Funko Pop. I got this actually from that same guy. I bought, we've talked about it before, I bought a milk crate full of gamer stuff. Cosplay type stuff and props. There's a welder's mask from BioShock made by NECA. Sold that for $50. Sold a syringe from BioShock. It lit up. That sold for, what was it, $65, something like that. And now this sold. I took an offer on that for $30. I paid $20 for the whole thing. We're definitely making money on that. And a Funko Pop, super, super easy to ship. Wrap it in bubble twice. Put it in an 8x6x4 box. Perfect. Nice sale of $30. Then we sold this little keychain. I think this might have been a freebie at a garage sale as well. This Michelin Man keyring. And this is actually going international. The guy paid $9.99 for it. Plus he's paying $17 in shipping to have me send it over to the UK. So pretty solid little sale. I love when sales like that happen because I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure for US-based buyers, that was a $9.99 free shipping. And so I'd have paid, $3-4, whatever it is, to ship that thing out. Now I save that money because somebody from the UK bought it instead. And then the last thing, at least that I've written down here to now that I've sold, this Transformers toy. This is Shockwave. I got this from a lot that I bought on Whatnot. Actually, we're way into the profit on this thing now. So this is all profit, $14.73 plus shipping. And to this point, that's what I've sold. And like I said, that's okay. So with eBay, like I said, you got to take the highs with the lows. You're going to have great days. You're going to have slow days. Take advantage of those slow days. Enjoy them. I came home and was like, you know what? I don't have to pack anything today. Kind of nice. That's why this guy is still sitting there. I said, you know what? I'm taking the day off of packing. And it's been kind of nice. I've kind of enjoyed it. And I used that extra time that I would have been packing, and I swung into Goodwill. And I actually bought a couple things, and I'm not going to show them all to you today. I'm going to show you a couple because it fits right in with sort of a running theme for my store and the way I do things. I like things to be easy. I'll sell something for a lower profit if it's easy to list, if it's easy to store, and if it's easy to ship. And one of the things that fits that bill is media. And so the very first thing I look at in the store, because it's right there on the side, I go and look for any sealed VHS tapes, see if there's anything like that or any horror, anything like that. Then I turn around and I look at the DVDs, and I found some today. So Chicago Fire, Season 5. These are ones that you should look at. When you find TV series seasons, look them up. And this one sells really, really well for right about $15. So I paid $2.99 for these, which is more than I'd like to spend. But like I said, it's easy money. So Chicago Fire is going to sell for right about $15. And then I found this one, 100 Rifles. And the reason I looked at it is because that is Raquel Welch. I'd never actually heard of this movie. I kind of want to watch this now. It's got Raquel Welch, Jim Brown, and Burt Reynolds. I mean, that's fantastic. So I actually really, I may watch this before it sells. It's in very nice shape. It's shiny clean. And this is 100% sell-through. In the used condition, there were, I believe it was 12 listed and 12 sold. So this is going to sell very well within the next 90 days. And I imagine it'll probably sell before that. Again, right about at that $15 price point. And guess what? Remember the last video where I sold this very same thing that I got from the very same Goodwill? This is Matthew Lillard, SLC Punk. Weirdly, it's a pretty rare DVD, and now I found two of them inside of about a week at the same Goodwill. Weird. But I recognized it because this is sticking out from the side. I knew, hey, I literally just sold this yesterday. So I can pull it out. I already have the listing. Just took new pictures and put it on there. And so I know this will sell for $14.73 plus shipping. So not big profit on those. We paid $3 and we're going to make $15. So after fees, we're going to, and the initial buy cost, you make about somewhere in the neighborhood between $9 and $10. Not a lot, right? But it's super easy, guys. The media is easy money. Something else that I like to buy and sell and, well, wear all the time are hats. And so I picked up today this. This is a Helena Brewers. It's a snapback hat. The Helena Brewers, there's the wheat going across the H there. Pretty cool. The Helena Brewers were a minor league baseball team here in town. They played in the Pioneer League, and they were obviously a Brewers affiliate. And there are, Dodgers and Reds. There are multiple major league affiliates in the league. While the Brewers are defunct, they have been for several years. The organization actually picked up and moved down to Colorado Springs. And so they're not here anymore. What does that mean? Well, that means that obviously nobody is making Helena Brewers stuff anymore. And so when I find it, if it's in good shape and I can get it for a decent price, I like to pick it up because there is a very limited supply. There's a finite supply. They're not making any more. And there are only so many people out there that are going to come across and list a Helena Brewers hat or jersey or shirt, whatever it is. And so it's a pretty small niche that's looking for Helena Brewers, but there aren't very many people that can find them and list them. So I want to be one of those people, and I'm okay listing it and letting it sit. Now, this was higher than I wanted to pay. It was $3.99, much higher than I want to pay for hats. But, sometimes you pay more than you want to have something that you want in your store. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to pay $4 for this thing. I think, I haven't listed this yet, but I'm probably going to price it about $25 plus shipping, and I'll sit and wait. So I'm still going to make a decent profit off of it. It's going to take a while, but I don't mind waiting because, again, it's easy. I have actually gotten some questions, speaking of hats, about how do I ship my hats? Always in a box. Always ship hats in a box. Don't put them in a mailer. They're going to get crushed. They're going to get wrecked. Don't do it. I buy hats online, and if I've gotten them a couple times in mailers, and I don't like it. You know, it's not good. And so I use, for this one, because it is a little bit of a taller crown and it's formed, this one probably will go in an 8x6x6 box. It fits very well. I put it actually in a clear poly bag to protect it, one, from any kind of elements if the box gets wet or whatever, but two, it just looks professional. It looks good. So I put it in the poly bag, and then when I put it in the box, I actually put it in upside down. I know some people put like air pillows or put something in here in the hat. I don't think that's necessary. I actually will fold it in on itself. That's fine. I mean, that's how they sit in the store on the shelf. So that's what I do. I put it in the box like this, in the bag, and then I set it down this way. So this is sitting inside the box. You're not going to mess up the crown. You're not going to mess up the bill. And you can kind of angle it however it fits best. But because it's taller, I will go 8x6x6. A lot of them, like this one, it's not, look at that hair. I need a haircut. This one isn't formed at all. It's like, so I would put this one like this, put it in a box. It can sit down like that. That's going 8x6x4. It'll fit in that just fine. Nothing's going to happen to it. But again, please, 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 if you sell hats, put them in a box, please. I actually got called in sort of last minute to do a doubleheader college basketball game on the radio. I'm going to announce that today as you're watching this. So for those, I said that we were going to do actually a hat auction on Whatnot. And for those that were going to stop by, not going to be able to happen because the day job, unfortunately, getting in the way of that one. So we're going to postpone that one. We're going to push it back, but that is coming up. If you're interested in some hats, we are going to do the hat auction. Thanks for checking me out, guys. I sure appreciate it. We've had some new folks coming over. Josh, Harry Tornado, I chatted with him the other day. Actually, if you haven't seen that video, go over to Harry Tornado. Go over to the channel, and he did a bit of a review of Whatnot because they jumped on there as well. And I think he breaks it down very, very well. So if you're curious about that platform, I do think it's going to be a really big thing in the future. Get on over there, watch Harry Tornado. He did a bit of a phone interview with me, also with Joey Bada Bing, to get our thoughts on it. And I appreciated him shouting us out. And some of the folks that are on his channel have come over here and subscribed now to this channel, and they've been commenting. So I appreciate all of you that are new members of the family. Thanks for coming along. And if you have any questions, again, comment down below. And my contact information for Instagram and email down below as well. I'm going to let you guys go. We'll see you.